back, everybody. It's your boy King Sufi. Today we actually have a special video. We have a what's going on up there? Hold on. Today we have a special video. We'll be reacting to paranormal activities. Right? But before we get to that, let's talk. Let me talk for a real quick minute. If you could tell from my voice, I am very exhausted. I had a long day. Not a good day, but it was a very long day. But I just wanted to talk about UFC 250. All right, for those who watched it, that shit was crazy. that was very crazy, right? There was a lot of things I did not expect. Right? I did not think Justin Gaethje had that in him, right? I did not, honestly. I was like everybody. I didn't think Justin Gaethje was going to win that fight at all, right? And for a person who has been training in MMA for a couple of years now, if I'm not a betting man, I don't bet, but if I was, all my money would have gone to Ilia Topuria. But I am glad that Justin Gaethje did win, because I'm a fan of both fighters. I am a fan of both fighters, so either way wouldn't have been a problem for me, right? But I'm glad that Justin Gaethje brought that belt home, especially on America's birthday. Simba, knock it off. And for Alex Pereira and Sirgon, that was actually 60-50, right? I had Alex Pereira favorite. You know, I thought Alex Pereira was going to win that fight. It was going to be a very close fight, but I did think Alex Pereira was going to win that fight, right? But we all see what happened. Alex Pereira got knocked out, which was completely surprising, right? But you know, I'm going to stop yapping about the UFC for a minute. But I do want to say one thing, though. I do want to say one thing. Get closer real quick, right? Derek Lewis, fucking retire. You're done. Retire. You're old as fuck. Stop it. All right? That wasn't a fight. That was elder abuse, right? Anybody who's seen that fucking fight was a waste of fucking time. Derek Lewis did not fight back at all. It reminded me of that fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Derek Lewis was standing still. He did not even try to block or anything. He literally gave up mid-fight. He gave up. He just said, fuck it. Take my cheeks. He just rolled over and told him to take my cheeks. Right? Derek Lewis, no disrespect. You're a guy. You're a fighter that I really do respect. But you're done. Please. Put the gloves down. Alright? After that fight, just put the gloves down. You're done. Alright? But at the end of the day, all love, Derek Lewis. Get the fuck out of the ring. You're done. Anyways, let's get back to the video. We'll be watching paranormal activities. Hopefully everybody's ready. Because I don't fuck with ghosts, and I hope you guys don't fuck with ghosts either, right? If you do, comment down below and let me know, you know, your ghost stories. I actually got crazy ghost stories that at one point I plan to tell everybody. But for now, let's just watch this. Let's watch this.
Night, when a girl named Pershka records a video in her kitchen. The purpose of the video is to show an ice machine that she recently purchased, as there's something about it that creeps her out. The ice maker, according to her, makes a very strange noise during the late hours of the night. So one night, as the ice machine makes its unusual noise, Pershka heads over to the kitchen to record the sound. But as she records this video, something pretty creepy is caught on camera. What was supposed to be a short, random video turned out to be a terrifying clip that Pershka has recently taken down for unknown reasons. She didn't say why she took down the clip, but it seems that the video itself says it all. Have a look.
What the hold up. What the fuck was hold up. Sorry. What the fuck was that?
says it all.
Hold up.
Have a
What the
look.
holy okay, let me stop cussing for a minute. What was that? Hold up. You see that? You see that back there? Hold up. Let me. There was a little girl in that area corner right there. There was a fucking little girl in that fucking corner. Oh shit.
Like a scene out of a horror movie, Pershka walks into the kitchen and captures for just
yeah, right there. That's a little girl over there.
Even creepier is that whoever this was just disappears as soon as the lights turn on. It's for this reason that viewers believe she had taken down the clip, as otherwise it would continue to remind her of this disturbing incident. Whatever was captured has left her extremely unsettled. Even though this video...
Chad, my fucking heart is beating fast as hell right now. My heart is beating fast as hell. What the fuck? Oh shit. Nah, alright.
Was taken a few years ago. It is still unknown as to whether or not Pershka had captured something paranormal on camera.
Alright. That one was very scary. I don't know if that was real, but that's very scary.
Known as Danvers State Hospital. Before shutting down in 1992, the asylum had an estimate of 3,000 patients, all of whom were severely mentally ill and poorly treated. Nurses who used to work here recall seeing horrifying things that continue to haunt them to this day. From patients walking around in their own filth due to a lack of basic hygiene, to patients receiving forced lobotomies that would often leave them in a much worse state than before. Employees of the Danvers State Hospital are haunted by these terrible memories. However, aside from the past, the asylum is infamous for being extremely creepy. After shutting down in 1992, teens would come here after hearing rumors that the building was haunted. Although this next video wasn't taken by a trespassing teen, it was taken by a curious security guard back in 2000 whose job was to look after the historic building. But little did he know that he would capture something very strange while exploring the basement of the asylum. Take a look.
Why the fuck are you even in there? Like,
it's a bit hard to see at first, but as the night guard
I don't see anything.
room inside the basement, a shadowy figure can be seen moving slowly inside. The guard doesn't notice the figure.
I do see it right there, but like I thought it was just like a reflection or something, or like his shadow.
Until much later, after rewatching the footage. Naturally, he was left shaken up after seeing what appears to be a slender-looking silhouette walking further into the room as if trying to hide from him. Mind you, the basement of this building is completely inaccessible to outsiders, so there's no way that a trespasser could have been inside. It's no wonder that viewers believe something supernatural was captured. But of course, the question is begged. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Whether
I don't know, man.
not, it remains a mystery as to what was captured.
I feel like it's just like his reflection or something, like his shadow. I don't. That one is a little doubtful.
The video was submitted to me by someone who has no idea where the video came from. Its original source is unknown, but despite its mysterious origins, the clip
you got a little mystery over here. Okay.
The video seems to have come from a CCTV camera that was placed in front of a driveway. Everything appears to be normal until you notice the two strangers that are standing outside.
I got a massive headache right now.
They come into view as the
I got like a really crazy headache. I need to take after this video. I'm gonna
beams them with the car headlights,
I'm gonna go to sleep,
presumably as an attempt to scare them off. This, however, doesn't work. They're still there while eerily standing still. It is at this point though where things get really creepy. Watch.
All right, there's two guys over there. Okay, they're not moving. That's something crazy to do, man. Just stay inside. What the what? What?
In utter disbelief, the property owner
Yo,
sees the two
am I
strangers
tripping?
disappear without a trace. Clearly, there had
There
been
were
two individuals
two
standing
guys right there,
outside,
right?
but
What?
somehow they vanish as soon as the lights are flashed again. Now, how exactly this happened is something viewers can't seem to explain, and with little info on this
Oh.
clip, the video becomes even more
Yeah,
mysterious.
it's
If two strangers were seen on camera, then how is it possible that they suddenly disappeared?
I don't know. It has to be like a light trick or something. I don't know.
In the following video, a man is woken up after hearing strange noises inside his apartment.
He has no fucking nipples. He has no nipples. Sorry about that. Like you see no nipples over there. Like
The man lives alone, so he finds it alarming to hear what sounds like an intruder inside his home. He quickly grabs his phone and begins to record. Strangely, the sound of footsteps can be heard coming from above, as though someone is in the attic. Now, the man in this video is known as Nick Long, and it wasn't until the next morning that he decided to leave from the safety of his room to investigate the attic space. He treads carefully as to avoid any physical confrontations.
Chat, listen, right? Attics are the creepiest place you could ever be in, right? Any house that has an attic, hell no. That's like, that shit is creepy as hell. I used to live in a house with an attic that was connected to a room. Right? It was like a fucked up design, right? Like the master bedroom, right? At the end of it, there was like a door that lead directly to the attic. Like there was no stairs, there was nothing, right? And that room was so fucking creepy. Like, honestly, we actually thought there were like demons and shit in there, right? So my mom had to completely shut off that doorway because it just something about it was off. Something about that doorway was off, and right, and I actually have crazy stories about that place that I'm gonna tell you guys one day.
As Nick looks around and checks every corner, he sees that no one is there. Not even traces of a person, such as footprints, can be found anywhere. This was definitely strange. But Nick doesn't really think much of it, since plenty of other strange things have happened before inside his apartment. Though, it would be a few nights later when the strangest encounter happens. Nick is once again woken up by strange noises from his attic. Only this time, he decides to check it out as it happens. Needless to say, what's captured here is pretty spooky.
Why the fuck does he keep showing us his nipples?
Because I've been hearing weird noises and shit. And this door has been like opening and closing.
No. Hell no.
The door to the attic somehow opens on its
Simba
own
isn't
as soon as
fucking
Nick
with that
approaches
too.
it.
Simba isn't
Feeling
fucking with it.
spooked,
Come here, boy.
Nick is completely
Come on.
unsettled by this incident. It's now apparent that something
Guys,
strange is going on.
Simba
But
isn't
massive
fucking
things
with
can
it
get
too.
More creepy.
No.
The following night, Nick is recording his dog when he captures this.
What was that?
If an animal starts reacting to it, leave that place. Right? Or fucking get the Ghostbusters.
What was that?
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Yo.
What?
Nick's dog immediately goes on high alert. His dog is sensing something that doesn't appear to be there. It's as though he senses something dangerous.
Listen, chat. Always, and I mean always, listen to your pets, right? Every time, right? If I think there's some paranormal shit going on, I always look at Simba and Luna, right? Luna's a scary cat. She's afraid of spiders. If she's not reacting, I know I'm safe. If Simba isn't reacting, right? Because Simba's the fighter. He's the one who will throw hands if shit goes down. If they're not reacting, I'm not reacting because I know that whatever ghost is in this place is a bitch. He can't do shit. But the second they're both reacting, I'm burning the whole fucking building. Right? We're getting the fuck out of here. Simple as that. Always trust your dogs or cats or your hamsters. It's simple. Knock it off. All right. No. Get down. Get down. How about that? All right,
With
back
all
to
that's
it.
happened before, Nick believes that something isn't right with his apartment. He believes it might be haunted and thinks that the attic might have something to do with this. Whether ghost or not, he's deeply unsettled by these incidents. Despite living somewhere else now, he can't seem to forget the strange events that have happened there. So then, just what
For a second, I thought that was my doorbell. For a second, I thought that was my doorbell. I was like, what the fuck?
exactly was going on inside Nick's apartment? Like most videos, this one remains a mystery. This next video was recorded by a security camera inside an apartment complex. Not much is known about this video, except that it came from this residential building where the little girl and her family reside. The video starts off with footage of the young girl playing by a staircase. Below the stairs is what appears to be a small
Bro, Luna does this weird, creepy shit where she just stares at you for several minutes. Hey, the fuck you looking at? Like, every time I'm watching like a scary movie, she does this weird, creepy stuff. Alright, Chad, if you know anything about cats, let me know what that means. Like, she just stares at you for several minutes, then goes to sleep.
room. The little girl can be seen staring at something inside the room, but nothing noticeable can be seen on footage. Or at least, that's what the child's parents initially thought. It was only after watching this video multiple times that the parents were left horrified. Something was actually captured inside this room. Take a look.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What is that? Is that a hand? Hold up. No.
It now becomes clear as to why the little girl seemed hesitant to go inside. A disembodied hand can be seen beckoning to the girl.
Yeah, that's a
It
fucking
almost seems to come out of
hand.
nowhere before disappearing into thin air. Even the cat who later joins the girl seems unsure about going inside. Whatever this might have been was concerning enough to make them reluctant about entering the space.
And the cat's
This
like,
mysterious
hell
footage,
no.
like most videos, has yet to be solved. But until then, you be the judge on what was captured inside this room.
That does look like a hand. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't know. It could be something else.
On August 23rd of 2023, George Cruz and his wife had just finished making dinner and were heading towards the living room to eat their meal. The couple sit close to each other while watching their favorite TV program. As minutes pass, it appears that nothing strange is happening in this footage. But fast forward to just a few more seconds, and something happens that scares the living daylights out of the couple. Prior to this incident, George and his wife had been experiencing strange occurrences inside their house. Before having to document any of these occurrences, they would often wake up in the dead of night and hear faint whispering coming from somewhere inside the house. But creepiest of all is when the couple would see household items move on their own. Over time, the activity has become so intense that the couple has asked for help from those who specialize in the paranormal. It was recommended that they set up cameras around their home to capture evidence of the so-called paranormal activity, so the couple act accordingly.
Smart.
Weirdly
Okay.
enough, they were also told to get rid of a certain item inside their house. George and his wife own an old rocking chair,
666.
and apparently this chair is the source behind all the activity. So the couple
I mean, it
does
says
exactly
fucking
that by selling
666
it.
on it,
And
man. That's the
surprisingly,
devil's
a
number.
buyer
What
has
the
taken
fuck
an
do you have
interest
that in your
purchasing the
place?
chair. The couple holds onto the chair until the buyer comes over to pick it up sometime next week. But in the meantime, something very strange is captured on their cameras. No one is home when this is captured.
Yeah, get out, get the fuck out. I'll be scared if that table starts moving. Nah, okay, wait. Was the fan on already? You see that fan right there? Was it? Fuck no. Hell no. What the fuck? Hell no. Stop. Oh shit. Nah. Stop this shit. Nah. What the fuck? No. Oh. Yeah. Shit. Nah. Shit. Oh. Oh no. Okay. This isn't funny no more. Okay. Oh. What the
Eerily,
heck?
the chair begins to rock back and forth before somehow other objects inside the house move on their own. Although terrified by what was captured, the couple is glad they had caught this. They can now show this video to those who've doubted their claims. However, this wouldn't be the only footage they'd be showing, because
Burn
as
the
of
fucking
recent, more
chair.
activity has
Burn
been
that
caught on
fucking
camera.
chair. I'm done.
Not
Burn
long
it.
after this video,
Fuck, don't
the
even
following
sell it, man.
incident was
Burn that
captured.
shit.
Take a look.
Hold up. Will that make it worse? Will it make it worse if you burn the chair, or actually just sell it? It's better to get rid of the demon peacefully than, get it mad. Get rid of that fucking chair. Fuck. Nah. All right. That and the first video really had my heartbeat going crazy right now. I can't. I didn't think when I first clicked on this video, I did not think I was going to get scared at all. But yeah, I'm not fucking with this. I'm not having a good time right now. I'll be honest with you. I'm not having a good time. Holy shit. What the fuck? All right. Okay, the books. Okay, it's not that deep. It's just a book.
Now, moments before an object falls down, the camera pans over to the shelf as though sensing movement in that area. What's weird about this, though, is that it sensed it before the DVD case had fallen on its own. Now, one could say that the camera picked up movement from the TV, but if that were so, then the camera would have already moved earlier, given that there were things moving on the screen way before the camera had moved. It seems like this was a random occurrence, unless it was sensing something else. The couple continued to document these strange occurrences in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening. Ultimately, their goal is to stop the activity. But until then, it seems they'll continue to share more footage of this unusual situation.
I get rid of that fucking chair, man.
In the following video, a man is alone at home when he realizes that the lights in his basement won't turn on. Feeling a bit scared, he walks down into the cellar with caution.
Who the fuck goes down a dark basement? Who goes down a basement, man? Especially at nighttime? Nah, you can't pay me nothing to go down there, right? Hell no.
According to him, it's not the darkness that scares him, but the basement itself. From time to time, noises such as footsteps or the sound of someone walking back and forth can be heard coming from inside. This often happens when no one else is at home. Now, the man had had this experience previously, but it was at his job. He works as a grave digger, and oftentimes, after placing a coffin inside a freshly dug grave, he would feel as though someone else was there with him. Although unable to explain this unusual sensation, it would be the following incident that leaves him extremely baffled. The man checks the basement to see why the lights aren't turning on,
But
but he checks
did something
carefully
follow him,
because,
or
as he
is
states,
he like?
he just heard the sound of footsteps walking about as though someone is down there. Be sure to pay close attention, as what was
I think either he's just like spiritually very aware, or something did follow him from his job. Either one.
captured wasn't noticed until looking closely. This is what was caught.
At the moment, in the basement, and I swear I keep hearing someone walk. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's kind of creepy. Laundry room still has power, so that's good. But the rest of the basement's power is completely out, which is very strange. I'm not sure what that noise was, but I don't know. I'm home alone right now, so we'll see, I guess. Look out back. No, nothing back there. I don't know. There's been a lot of strange things happening.
Now it happens real fast, but in case you missed it, if you look closely as the man pans the camera to the bathroom, you can see what appears to be a strange
Hold up. That has to be his reflection. That has to be his fucking reflection. Nah, I don't believe this. It has to be his fucking reflection.
stick.
Come on.
If you look closely
Come on,
as the
don't
man
fuck with
pans the
me.
camera to the bathroom, you can see what
Yo, that's not a mirror. That's just somebody there. In the bath. Is that a bathtub? Oh.
appears to be a strange, shadow-like figure standing completely still inside a bathtub. It doesn't appear to be moving at all.
Oh
as if
shit, it is a
who or whatever this
bathtub.
was
Oh
had been
shit.
entirely stiff. Even creepier is that when the man returns to the bathroom, the figure is no longer there. Given its strange appearance and sudden disappearance, the man thinks that something supernatural was captured. But as always, I'll leave it to you to come up with your own conclusions. Could it be that someone had broken in and quickly hid away from the man? Or might this be something completely different?
You would hear this footstep. Come on, you would hear
If you
this
caught something
footstep.
creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
All right, you guys heard that, right?
Let's get back to the video.
All right, and this has to be the scariest, right?
This next video was taken inside an old restaurant that is currently being renovated. The person recording this doesn't say where exactly this footage was taken, and for good reason. Aside from privacy, this place isn't safe to be in. It's not just the construction that makes it unsafe, but rather something else. For just an idea of why that is, the owners of the restaurant are deeply afraid of the strange things that have happened here. Now, the person recording this is someone who I featured in a previous video. They too have been experiencing strange happenings and believe that it won't stop unless they move out from home. Given their experience with this unusual phenomenon, they were invited to see this restaurant before it's completely demolished. Although expecting to see something unusual, nothing happens. That is, until much later when they head over to the back of the restaurant. What happens then is terrifying to say the least. This is what they caught.
Oh, it's cold right here. Let's do that, we? Hello? I'm not going up there. Definitely not going back there. Oh wow, it is really cold right here. What was that?
What was that? Oh. What is that? Hold up. No.
I don't think it's happy we're here.
Moments like this, chat, listen to me, right? Survival instinct 101, right? If you ever want to survive a scenario like this, if you see a ghost, instead of running away, run up to it, actually, and bitch smack it. It will confuse the fuck out of the ghost. It'll make you think, what the fuck is going on, right? In that moment, you'll find the blackest man next to you and use him as a scapegoat. Listen to me. I have one rule and one rule only. Never be the blackest in the group. Always bring one person darker than you. Just in case. Just in case. You need a scapegoat. You know what they say. Black man dies first. Don't be that guy. Right? Find your scapegoat.
Oh, holy. Dude, there's.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, holy.
Did that bitch just talk?
Initially, a strange shadow can be seen peeking from a corner.
Yeah?
The man, whose name is Win, doesn't notice it until much later, after feeling a sudden drop in
Oh,
temperature. The room suddenly becomes cold when out of nowhere, the small figure is seen by Win. Upon seeing this, he quickly hides away as if frightened by whatever this was. But as if things couldn't get any creepier, the mysterious shadow disappears. Feeling extremely unsettled, Win walks out as fast as possible and ends the video there. If the reason for demolishing the restaurant is to get rid of whatever this was, then maybe it's best to completely relocate from this place. But until further info is given to clarify this incident, it seems that we won't know for sure as to who or even what was inside this restaurant.
I'll be honest with you, right?
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe and make sure to hit the bell icon so you don't miss any uploads in the future. That being said,
You heard that, chat? Please subscribe and like, and throw a little bit of comment down there. But all I wanted to say was, to be honest, that last video, it could have been the ankle. It could have been where he was standing that created this shadow looking thing, but I don't think it was real. But the first video, that was the scariest, 100%. The first video, because here's the thing, right? I could deal with shit moving around here and there. That's ghost shit. If they're strong enough to move around stuff, they're strong enough to slap you in your sleep, or scratch you, or But if they're strong enough to physically show themselves there, then you're fucked. Everybody in that house is fucked. Your cat, fucked. Your dog, fucked. Your grandma, definitely fucked. I'm saying, right? But it's worse if they could talk, right? Rule number 1: if shit starts moving, burn everything that moves. Rule number 2, right? If they start showing themselves, burn the house. Rule number 4: if they start talking to you, burn the world. I don't know. Do something. Burn something, right? don't risk it. Anyways, I am very tired today, right? I can barely talk. I really need to go to sleep. But so this is the end of the stream. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, right? Like I said, please subscribe, share, like, comment down below. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube, and I'll be streaming on Twitch as often as I can, right? And if you see this on my TikTok or Instagram, please follow. Throw a little bit of like there, say a little bit of hi. Just say hi. All you need to say is hi. That's all you need, right? Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care.